Hello, Selena's here with me for another fruit lesson. So you can see that I have some fruit sitting in front of me, and these are the kind of fruits that maybe don't seem like fruits. One, maybe this pile over here seems like nuts, should be its own category, and these peas and beans seem like a vegetable. Well, we're going to start with these. Remember, these are called dry fruits. We've been talking a lot about succulent fruits, the juicy fruits. These are dry fruits. So they still are the part of the plant, part of the flower that protects the ovary or the seed, if it is the ovary. Now, these ones over here, these dry fruits are very hard, and they have a really hard epicarp. Now, they're hard to open too. We'd have to get a nutcracker. I should have grabbed the nutcracker and we could pop them open and look.
Get it.
Okay, so it's going to go get the nutcracker. Anyway, these ones are hard, dry fruit, hard shell, hard to open. And so these ones have a special name. These ones are called indehiscent. Indehiscent fruit is a dry fruit that is hard and dry and also hard to open. Okay, Selena needed a little help finding them because they were put with the crab pokers, the things, the little crab hooks when you're eating crab. Okay, because you also use these to crack crab shells. Okay, so these are the nutcrackers, and so when we open up the nutcracker, when we open up the nut, you can hear the crunch. I'm going to cover the computer. Crunch, crunch, crunch. And so it's a dry fruit with a dry seed inside of it. And the seed doesn't, like this outside shell, I didn't get it quite big enough of a crack. The dry shell doesn't open up readily for the seed to be spread, and that's what an indehiscent fruit is. An indehiscent fruit is where it has the shell. Oh, I broke the nut. There it is. Has the hard shell that protects it, and it keeps the seed within that hard shell. Indehiscent. Now you see I have a pea and a bean. These are fresh from our garden. This is the last pea in our garden. We've eaten them as they've grown, and so this is the last one. And you can still see its flower parts, the sepals and the pistil on the end there. Now, if you've ever eaten a pea from the shell, it's so much fun. When you open it up, I don't know if I can do it without, oh, this one doesn't have very many in it. When you open it up, it has the pea pod. It's a pea pod with the peas inside of it. And so a seed or a fruit like this, that's a dry fruit that has a pod that opens and sends the seeds out to be planted or to grow, is called a dehiscent fruit. Dehiscent fruits are like things like, if you've seen milkweed pods open and they like explode their seeds out, and also things like the poppies. Poppy heads are really cool. They're round with the little, probably the sepals. Calyx maybe poking up still on the top, and then because the ovary sits underneath of the blossom, and that one, like when that pops open, it's seeds out everywhere. So here you can see inside here, inside the bean pod, the beans, the seeds, it opens up. When it's mature, they open up and the seeds fall out and they get planted. So the difference between these type of fruits, these are both dry fruits that are categorized or classified by how they spread their seed. Indehiscent fruits have a hard shell surrounding the hard seed, and it stays in the shell until it's broken open. And then dehiscent ones, when they've ripened to maturity, like these ones I had to pry open, but if I left this on the plant until it dried out, it would dry and crack and the seeds would fall out on its own. So that's the difference between these. Indehiscent, dry, hard to break open. Dehiscent are dry fruits that are not as hard to open, and they spread their seeds. And some other things, some other fruits, dry fruits you can think about and think about how they're related. You can look at peanuts or sunflower seeds. Those are fun ones to look at. Maybe if you have some other flowers in your garden like iris, you can see those seed pods and see if they're indehiscent or dehiscent. I hope that you enjoyed this lesson. I look forward to hearing about your follow-up. share your new knowledge with your family and let me know how that goes. And I hope you enjoyed this easy, quick lesson about dry fruit. Bye.